A special guest joining us tonight in a primetime exclusive, Alicia Sturdivant, eyewitness and ear witness to a possible abduction of a 6-year-old child. She is a neighbor of the Solis family. Her bedroom just feet away from Isabel's bedroom. Ms. Sturdivant, thank you for being with us.
Hi, thank you, Nancy.
And Ms. Sturdivant, you coming forward and speaking, answering questions means so much to literally millions of people that are praying for Isabel's safe return. I know that you state you heard dogs barking and male voices that you believe to have been English speaking around 6:30 a.m. that morning. Could you show me behind you where you were and tell me what you heard?
Yeah, sure. It's actually going to be right up this way. Isabel's window is right on the other side of this wall. It's about 40, 50 feet from the street. And my bedroom is directly across from hers. It's going to be right over this wall right here. It's Isabel's room.
Got it.
And that's the window at 8 a.m. Yeah.
You know, Alicia Sturdivant, we have been told her window was the smaller one to the left of what you're showing us. This window would be very easy to climb into that window. It only looks to be 2 or 3 feet off the ground.
Yeah, and it's a very big window. And it was wide open at 8 a.m. when I came out, when I discovered that she was missing, and I looked over the wall. It was wide open.
Alicia, is it typically open or do they use air condition?
No, I've never seen it open, ever. So it was a little unusual.
So I noticed that they don't
never.
have burglar bars. Do you know if they have an alarm in the house? Have you ever heard it set off accidentally?
I've never heard an alarm. I don't believe that they have an alarm, but I'm not sure if they do.
I understand that they have 3 dogs and that all of them live in the home. Is that true?
Yes, that's true.
So all 3 dogs inside. I also have been told that a screen had been removed from the window. Let's see the window again, Liz, please.
Yes.
Did the window typically have a screen on it?
Yes, it did. And that morning when I looked over the wall, I wasn't paying attention to where the screen was, but I know that the window itself was completely open. There was no screen. But I'm not sure where the screen was when I looked over the wall.
Do you recall seeing it at all?
I can't say for sure. I don't remember to be certain.
When Alicia Sturdivant is joining us, everyone, and giving us a tour, her bedroom window just feet away from Isabel's, where many believe she was kidnapped, the window being either the entry or the exit for the assailant. Ms. Sturdivant, back to that window. When you saw it, do you recall whether the curtains had been pulled away or were they as they are right now?
They were to the side. I could see into her bedroom when I looked over the wall.
You could see directly into her bedroom?
Yes, I could.
What could you see in her bedroom?
Well, I wasn't trying to be very nosy. I didn't want to pry into anyone's business, so I didn't really take a very hard look. I just remember seeing her bed. I think I saw a dresser. Nothing looked like there was a huge scene that went on there. It looked normal.
When you woke up that morning, what woke you up, Alicia?
My dog. She woke me up. She's very skeptical of people, and when she heard voices, she started barking, and that woke me up. And that's when I noticed the male voices, multiple male voices, and I noticed that the Celis' dogs were going crazy. And they bark a lot, but this was a different type of barking. This was a very, very frantic barking.
Alicia, were the Solis dogs in their home barking or outside barking?
They were outside.
Oh, okay, so the dogs were not in the home. I thought they lived inside dogs.
They're usually outside. Whenever I'm home, I always see them outside.
Okay, so you heard the dogs, the Solis dogs barking outside. How do you know that it was 6:30 a.m.?
Because it was really early and I wanted to know what time it was, so I checked my cell phone real quick to see what time it was. I think it was like 6:28.
Wow, that's a good memory. So your dog woke you up barking. Was your dog in your bedroom barking?
Yes, she was.
Okay, so you assumed she wanted to go outside. You took her outside. What did you see?
No,
you did not take her outside.
No, I didn't. They stay indoors with me until I get up, and I knew that she was barking at the male voices, and so I just told her to be quiet and go back to sleep, unfortunately, and I did the same. I didn't get up. I didn't think it was unusual because it was daylight outside, and it was just, I thought someone was walking around for a morning walk.
Okay, now that's interesting. Had you ever heard male voices outside? Because if I heard male voices right outside my window, I would be concerned because I wouldn't be used to hearing that. In Manhattan, you know, you hear fire trucks and police cars and traffic horns, but a male voice, that would surprise me. So do you typically, can you hear voices typically outside your bedroom window?
And that's something that I probably should have paid more attention to, because this breezeway between my house and theirs, no one ever uses it. They have no reason to use it except for me, because my entrance is in the back of the alley. So I should have thought that was a little odd, because I've never heard voices outside my window before. And I'm the only one that walks through here. But I should have paid more attention.
Actually, you know what, Alicia? What you did here is invaluable. So you hear male voices. What leads you to think they were English-speaking voices? Did you make out any of the words said?
I didn't. I wasn't paying a lot of attention. I was really tired.
Yeah.
I remember hearing English. I think. Again, I wasn't paying a lot of attention, but it didn't seem like it was a language that I wouldn't understand, that I didn't understand.
Do you recall any of the words?
Voices.
What were they saying?
No, I don't recall anything. It sounded to me like they were having a conversation. No yelling, no screaming, no struggling, just they were having a conversation.
And were they speaking in low tones so no one would hear them, or was it like someone walking through?
Well, my windows are really thin. I can hear everything, so I haven't tested the theory, but I assume that they were talking a little quieter. I mean, I could understand that there were people talking, but I couldn't hear exactly what they were saying. So, I don't know.
Did you recognize the voice? Would you recognize anyone in the Solis family? Would you recognize, for instance, the brothers or Mr. Solis?
Unfortunately not. I don't have a lot of contact with them, so I don't know what they sound like. And it was a brief moment that I heard these male voices outside, so I don't know if I'd be able to recall it again.